All right, shalom, everybody. Let's hop right on into it. First, I want to say my condolences to uh, the fellow Hebrew family, Sonia Massey. I want to say my condolences to the family that lost a loved one. She was shot by police in a city called Illinois. The story is worldwide by now, you know. First, I want to say, where's the Million Man March? I want to say, where is the march? There was a bigger march going on for what happened to George Floyd than it was with Sandra Bland. Our black women are being attacked, okay? Let me show you why real quickly, and I'll try not to be too long, but let me show you why black women are under attack, okay? Why is it so important that food stamps and welfare, when it was introduced to the black community, it was so important that they removed the black man out of the house, okay? First, they removed all the black fathers, so there was no father figures in the house. They gave the women uh, food stamps, Section 8, welfare, all these other programs that they had at the time. Then they came up with a bright idea that they're going to do what was called Child Protective Services. So when they went into poverty, eviction after eviction, you ended up in a shelter system like Salvation Army. Then the Child Protective Services would come in and they would take the children away. So there's a war going on. And I like to say shalom one more time. Shalom, peace to my people. Kwam Yashrala wa Allah Haya Kala Waliyam. I try not to be too long. And let's go to Revelation chapter 13. Why is this so important to understand? You have thousands upon thousands and millions of people who spit on the Bible. They talk about the Bible, they put the Bible down, but then when they get to telling their stories about the Bible or whatever their version of the Bible is, it always leads right back to the Adam and Eve. It always, then next thing you know, I'm hearing, well, Christ was a real character. Of course he was. This is something that I understood when I was a kid. He was a real man. He was the word of God made into flesh. Okay. So Why is this war so important? You have to understand who the war is against. Why are we fighting this war? And I'll tell you why we're fighting this war. Let's go. I'm in Revelations chapter 13. All right, let me sum it up because I said I wasn't going to be too long. Revelations chapter 13. Then after I bring this out, I'm going to back up just a little bit. All right. Revelations, the 13th chapter, verse 11. And I heard another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had two horns like a lamb. And he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast that was before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed.
So next month,
and he do great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of all men, and deceiveth them which dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused it, verse 16, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that understandeth have count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Now, I remind you, it's saying that no man might buy and sell, right? And earlier I said the war is not really against the black man. They're just moving you out of the way, black man. That's the devil moving you out of the way. You're moved out of the way. How? You're put into prison. You're put into prison. They put you in prison. You know what I'm saying? They put you in prison to get you out of the way. I remember I said that they brought in the food stamps, the Section 8, and the welfare as anybody who's 40 years old or greater. 40, 50, 60 years old, they can tell you. Man, they brought that stuff in and they moved the black man out of the house. Why? To move you out of the way. If you play the game of chess, that's a check. When you put the king in check, the king has to move according to the rules of chess. When you play the game of chess, they say chess, life, the chess game is the game of life. Life is a chess game. All right. So let me show you why they're moving you out of the way. Let's go to chapter 12, right? Verse 13. And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. What? he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time, and half a time, from the face of the serpent. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened up her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God, and have the testimony of Yahushua Bahashem Yahushua, Yeshaya Hamashiach, whom the world called Jesus. All right, now very quickly, I'm finna bring it to an end. Let's go to Revelations. All right. Revelations, the 2nd chapter, verse number 8. And unto the angel of the church in Smyrna write, these things said the first and the last, which was dead and is alive. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the what? Synagogue of Satan. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation for 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. So the war, which I already told you, is against the black woman. The most powerful piece on the chessboard is the queen. Think about it. Shalom.